I'm Kyle, this is Mac, and you're watching Big Dog Bermuda. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about overseeding your Bermuda lawn in the fall. One thing that I would not recommend doing normally, and especially not in the fall. Let me explain. So overseeding your Bermuda lawn, like I said, one thing that I would not recommend doing. Why? Well, if you moved into a neighborhood that had sod put in, you probably have some type of hybrid Bermuda. If you put any type of Bermuda seed on that, the seed will be a different color, different texture. The blades will be a little bit different. It'll never be the same. You don't want to introduce that into your lawn. And then the time of year, the fall. So as you can see behind me, my grass is slowly starting to go dormant. Right now it's September 18th. The temperature's been high 70s, low 80s, and we've had a bunch of nights here recently that have dipped into the 50s. So if I was to get any Bermuda seeds started, which like I said would not be a good idea, by the time it started growing, the winter would hit and it'd kill all the new plant. What we're going to do today though is we are going to go ahead and scalp this lawn. We're going to overseed with perennial ryegrass. Now what's that's going to do is keep the grass green all winter long. Now I do want to put this disclaimer in. This is not going to be for everyone. One, you're going to have to cut grass all year long. When your Bermuda goes dormant, the ryegrass is going to kick in and you're going to just have to mow grass all winter. Two, if this is your first year with fresh sod or new seed, you do not want to do this because the ryegrass is going to be very detrimental to the Bermuda. So you only want to do this on a healthy, well-established Bermuda lawn. And lastly, you are going to want to kill this off in the spring. When the Bermuda starts waking up, the Bermuda and the ryegrass are going to compete for the same nutrients in the soil, the same space in the lawn, and it's not going to be pretty for the Bermuda. The rye is going to try to stay around, the Bermuda is going to have a hard time sucking in nutrients, and the yard is going to just look completely terrible come springtime. So you are going to want to kill this off in the early spring before your Bermuda starts waking up. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to get out my rotary. The reel in the backyard here is going to be done for a good couple weeks probably. I'm going to get on my rotary mower, put the bag on it. I'm going to scalp this lawn as low as I can. Some spots will probably be all the way down to the dirt. That way, when I put the ryegrass out, the rye will have good soil to seed contact and it'll be able to start establishing roots and growing. If you do not scalp the lawn to at least thin it out, then the ryegrass will not have any seed to soil contact, and as soon as it sprouts a root, it's going to die off. So this is the first step you're going to want to do. You're also going to want to make sure you bag your clippings. So switch your mower from mulch to bag. We're going to lower it down as low as it'll go. And we're going to get started. So I wanted to give you an after shot of the lawn after the scalp. Point out a few spots here. So these spots right here, I was doing a little experiment, seeing how fast they would fill in. I built this retaining wall earlier this year, and all but just these few little spots have walked over. I'll put a picture in right here to show what it was originally like. And it all filled in by itself with no seed or anything. If they don't come in fully next year, I'm gonna plug them, but that just shows you right there that you do not need seed to spread Bermuda. And then back here in the back, I did something a little different. I did not scalp this section. For one, I wanted a little barrier so I didn't have to mow down that hill going this way. I didn't want to mow that all winter. And plus two, the dirt here is a little hard. See, the lawn went from completely green to completely brown about a matter of an hour or so. Had to empty the bag probably 12 to 15 times probably. But we're gonna put down the seed now, and we'll go from there. All right, today is September 30th. It's been 12 days. Let me get you caught up on what we've done. All right, so I left off the video scalping the lawn as low as I could. I was running out of time, the daylight was dwindling, and I ended up putting out the seed as it was getting dark and setting up my sprinklers in the dark with a flashlight. I ended up putting out about 19 pounds of perennial ryegrass. Brand is Champion GQ, which equaled out to about 13 pounds per thousand on this backyard. So far, all I've done is water 4 times a day for about 20 minutes each. I've put out 0 fertilizer. Fertilizer will be coming this week, most likely. And just let it grow. As you can see, some spots are still slower to fill in. Some spots get more sun than others. But for the most part, this is coming in extremely well, especially for only 12 days. We use this yard, and we have a big dog, of course, so we have pea spots. We've had a lot of earthworm castings that have made little holes. And then the completely bare spots from earlier are coming in. It's just a little bit slower because it didn't have the Bermuda grass to hold it still. I ended up putting a few grass clippings on top, and it is starting to come in. As thick as this is, you have to remember this grass is only 12 days old. So each little plant only has 1 leaf. Once it grows and starts maturing, each leaf will start branching off into multiple leaves, and it'll thicken up even more. So I ended up taking a picture of the lawn every single day, and I'm gonna post those right now. This is my second mow. I ended up mowing the grass actually on day 9. 9 days after putting the seed down, I had enough grass to mow. I ended up cutting the grass at 1 inch with my manual reel mower. I wanted to be as light as possible on the grass and not pull up any little plants, but I needed to get it cut because it was already at least 2 inches tall. I cut it at 1 inch, and now I've just finished my second mow with my California trimmer, also at 1 inch, and there's where these beautiful stripes came from. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and there's going to be more ryegrass content coming. See you next time.